Welcome back to the main series of War and Order. Today, it's the new month of March, and we're going to delete and clean out our emails from February, which February was a pretty decent month, I have to say, in this account and pretty much all the accounts. So, we get our daily reward for logging do this stuff. I've done most of the work already in this account, so we're not going to do too much in this episode. We're just going to go through the report. So I'm going to go right to the emails and we'll delete these emails at the end of the episode as well, like I normally do when we have a new month. So, okay, so at the beginning, like I said, in this month alone, I mentioned the other series, we went for all percentages, no percent loss, all month, which was pretty exciting. One account when I was doing gather reporting for one of the mission weeks, or one of the mission gather, um, there was a percent loss in I think 3 times or something like that because there was an area on the map where there were no flags. It was like level 5, so I was obviously going there. At one point, someone saw that and put flags up, so that some of the accounts, that particular account, did lose out on a little points, but that's about it. That's just if you're going for no percentage, make sure there's no flag. Like it's a good area. There's a lot of flags around because if someone does put flags down, you will lose. You'll get the percent loss. So this month, or this past month, in February. So let's see, what did we get? We got some iron, some food. No food. We did get some food on the gather reports, like on the mission week. Which the first mission was on the 6th, the 5th. No, alright, is it here? No, the 5th we just gathered. Okay, it was the 6th and the 7th was the gather report, the first one, the gather, for gathering resources. So you can see a lot of food and wood, no percent lossage, just a lot of food and iron and food, and then again, that got that mission done. Then we went, we continued gathering as much as we possibly could. Again, I'm trying to gather as much for the upgrade in the castle. Hopefully we can do that at the end of the month, and hopefully first time in April. If not, it might be a few months before I can do it because I mentioned in the last video that my sports start up in April. So again, more gathering going on. No percent loss. I believe the second one was on the 16th. So again, more gathering. Like I said, I did a lot of gathering this month, and which was good. Yeah. So the 15th and the 16th was the next gather. Yeah. So 15, which were here. I don't know where that came from. But yeah, so you get the 15th here, and the 16th, and again, food, wood, maybe sign. Oh, not much iron. It was just food and wood for the. Yeah, there was none, no iron or no stone, no iron gathered during that mission. Okay, so it was a lot of just food and wood during that time, which is fine. I mean, we got the mission done. That's what matters, right? Mission getting done. Okay, and then again went back to gathering stone and iron on the 18th, and the last day of the I ended gathering was on the 19th. So after the 19th, there was no more gathering going on because I was starting to track. I wanted to start tracking, but stuff happened in that last week that I couldn't actually track anything. So what did we gather? Well, we gathered 5,340,000 food, 4 million, or yeah, 5 million, yeah, 5 million. So the food again, the food was 5,340,000. Yeah, so yeah, 5,340,000. Yeah, wood was 4,380,000. Iron, or I mean stone, was 1,340,503. So again, very good high percentage there of stone gathered. And we didn't gather any during that other time of that mission. But yeah, 1,340,504. And then iron was 330 300, right, three, 337,034. So compared to January, so here we go with the comparison. We gathered 3 million in January. 3 million food. Just shy of 3 million wood. 1,082,400 of stone. So this past month we gathered, like I said, 3,340,000. So we gathered about 300 extra. That's not bad. And last month the iron was 329,100 compared to this month, which was 3,037.34. So we gathered just about 100, 10 more than or 10,000 more iron than last month. Very close. But overall, very good gather month. Um, and we'll delete those messages after. We can go ahead. I'm gonna select these. I'm gonna select and hit delete there. Um, so we have two more barracks to upgrade. This is one of them. We only need a little bit more iron. Um, but I'm just gonna use the iron that we have because we have enough. We actually have 20 million, so we should have enough to get that up. So that how many things is that? Okay. And then this building we need 17 million, so we'll have a little bit extra after we're done with that. Not much, but we still need a lot more stone. So we need 33, so we need another, well, 10 it said in there. So 10, that's 16, that's a good amount. So we'll see. Like I said, technically it is March 1st, so it is March. And March is a 31 day, or 31 day in March. So here's what's gonna go on this week. It is the mission week coming up this first week. I already have the 5th March ready to go. I talked about this in other series too. So this week is gonna be tough for a mission week. I have a lot of stuff going on this week, so we're gonna see if I can get them done. If I can't get them done, it's just because I just didn't have time. I have one game this week, and that's Tuesday. I have two other things I have to do on Monday and Wednesday. So those 2 days are pretty much shot. If I can do it, like I said, I'll get it done. But that's what's going on this week. It's gonna be tough to do the missions. I'm gonna try and get them done as best as I can. But I just want to let you know that it's gonna be tough to get them done. I said this in other series as well. So, but that's just because I'm gonna be busy. Okay. Um, my plan is also at the end of the month in April, first time in April, whatever day, week that is, I'm gonna try to upgrade the castles. But if I don't have the materials to do it, I'm gonna have to wait until after my seasons are done with the spring because they start up in April. Or I mean in April 1st, around April 1st. Um, but that's a good thing because then you can, watch my sport videos. I'll still try to get the missions done as, gathering and recruiting. I just won't be able to upgrade buildings because I won't have a building to upgrade. That's the only thing. It just would be that. And then obviously if I can't attack monsters, then we'll get that mission done. But yeah, my goal right now is the first time in April. If it does not happen, it won't happen for about 2 months. But maybe by then I can do it twice. If I gather enough materials needed, maybe we can do it twice, back to back. I don't know. If everyone can gather a lot of resources, then that's a big possibility. And then by then we'll have a lot of speed up, so we can get speed up and get them done and all that kind of stuff. So that's the goal. I'm still gonna try to get the missions done this week. I just don't know if I'll be able to time to do a video and show it all. But that is pretty much it. Before I end the episode, I will delete those messages. And this month, I'm going to try to go for all percentages. Doesn't matter what percentage it is. And just gather. I mentioned in other series, when I have 4 marches, I'm going to probably do food, wood, stone, and iron. And then when I have the 5th march enabled for the mission week, I'll go for either stone or iron. Depending on which one it is. Which one I need more of. But yeah, I mean, and then obviously for the mission time, I'll do like I normally do. I'll do stone first, iron second. No, iron first, stone second, wood third, and then food for the last one. And then if I need any extra points, then I'll go ahead and do one more gather after that. But that is pretty much where I'm gonna conclude the episode. I'm going to leave those messages. These messages are going bye bye, and we'll be back very soon with another video of the mission week if it starts tonight. But we'll see you very soon, hopefully for the first mission. Um, if it's not the first mission, then I'll be back at some point during the week and show off the mission week. Until then, bye bye messages, and then also bye bye to you for now. Bye bye for now.